What's up, where up? Hope y'all can see me good. Anyway, if you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew Cohan, AJ Cohan, but known as Little Spook. I come to you today just basically to talk about who I am and, what I stand for, just my outlooks on the game as far as the music goes, the things that I've been doing, just basically, keep you updated, This would be the first video that I ever done, anything like this, and like literally first video I ever done. But, I'm thinking, as far as responses go, I'll probably do a little bit more. Well, first off, if you're ever wondering, how I got into music, basically, when I was young, I listened to a lot of music, a lot of hip-hop, rap, just any type of music of all sorts. And I really, really loved it. It really touched me. It spoke to me. It helped me go through a lot of things, and I was like, maybe I can make something, you know what I mean? So when I was young, I started, writing music, this and that. I never let anyone see it, nobody, and I just basically just did it by myself. And as the years passed, I just started freestyling. I stopped writing, I started freestyling, because everyone was freestyling. And I started getting really, really good. I started writing probably when I was 16 again. I started, starting to like somewhat write. I wasn't really good at all as far as writing, as just freestyling. And finally, probably not even a little bit under a year ago, I was 17 years old, and I met this dude his name's V.I. Stickman, and basically, he was telling me, about music, about his experiences, this and that. I'm like, oh yeah, I do music too, and this and that, and we and him started talking, and he heard like what I had to say, as far as like he's like, did a little test, and he's like, man, I like you, this and that, and I guess you could say he started mentoring / managing me, and promoting me, and just basically pushing me out there, pushing me to my level, you know what I mean? I made my first song probably a little under a year ago. My first song was called This Is How We Do It. It was the first song I ever made, and it turned out pretty good. I didn't get too many, like, I got a lot of good responses, but as far as like, views on YouTube and stuff like that, I didn't do too well, you know what I mean? So I kept writing, but the thing was I was stuck inside like I felt like I was almost, like, I wouldn't say brainwashed, but like I was like influenced to write those type of songs, like smoking weed, partying, drinking, shit like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's what I like to do, and that's what I was doing at the time, but I felt like, it sounded like everything else that like a lot of people put out there, you know what I mean? And that's not really what I wanted to stand for, you know what I mean, as far as the position that I was in. And so I decided, probably not even like a few months ago, I've been going through a lot of struggles, you know what I mean? I was selling drugs, I got robbed, you know what I mean, twice. Just things just wasn't really like clicking for me, you know what I mean? I was getting really discouraged. My confidence and self-esteem just started falling down, and I had to like literally pick myself back up and put myself back together, and keep focusing on my music, because that's what I did, you know what I mean? That's what I love to do. And so I kind of rethought my whole entire, I guess you could say rethought my whole entire music career, you know what I mean? And when I did, I basically came out with this mixtape, and it's called Real Life. And I started writing, about, the struggles that I'm going through, you know what I mean? And I did one song, and it wasn't even, I didn't even record it, I recorded it on my phone. And when I recorded it on my phone, I like went over to a lot of people and I said, hey, take a listen to this, you know what I mean? And tell me what you think, and he's like, man, that really is really, really good, this and that. So, I decided to go through with my mixtape, and I started writing about, a lot of my experiences that I've been going through, the struggling, this and that. And I decided, like, and why am I being so unhappy? You know what I mean? Why am I so, why am I so depressed, like, and whatnot? And I just basically, like, started rethinking, like, all kinds of things, as far as my life goes, like, where I'm headed, my music career, all that kind of stuff. And I basically came out with, me, you know what I mean? And, just me being as an individual, you know what I mean? And I'm a very, very big people person. I'm a very humble person. And I felt like writing this type of music would, I wouldn't say influence, but, like, inspire you to, like, be a better person, you know what I mean? Because we're in the same position. Like, I'm not even, like, right now, I'm living at my auntie's house, you know what I mean? I have no money. I have $60 to my name right now, okay? And, no, I lie, I have $63, so I got $3 in my pocket. But, I mean, I don't have a car, you know what I mean? I used to have, like, a little scooter that I ride around on. But I got a ticket, you know what I mean? I can't even ride it no more. The thing's expired. I don't even have enough money to get a new tag on it. Basically, I mean, me being in the same position that you guys are in, a lot of people that are in, I just want to give them, inspiration, you know what I mean? Like, I want to inspire them to be a better person and keep their head up and you know what I mean? Just because you're not living like a freaking star doesn't mean, you're a piece of shit and you failed, you know what I mean? And that's what I basically really want to stand for and do my music for, not only for myself, but for you guys, you know what I mean? And I even have, like, little, even if you weren't from, like, grew up in the hood, you know what I mean? I'm sure you still can relate to a lot of things that I had, you know what I mean? Like, as far as, like, feeling left out, you know what I mean? Talking about friends, you know what I mean? Friends that you think that are your friends, but they're really not. And, just basically, that's what I basically, I guess you can say, I stand for. It's who I am, you know, as far as music. The things that I've been doing lately, if you were wondering, like I said, I'm working on 3 mixtapes right now. The real life mixtape, wait till that drops, and then these other 2 mixtapes, I haven't even named them yet. I just, honestly, they're just something like, if I'm not in the mood to write my real life mixtape, because real life mixtape, I have to feel it, you know what I mean? It's literally something that I feel. And these other mixtapes are just like stuff like, for the ladies, little lady joints, you know what I mean? Club joints, strip club. Ooh, I got another strip club one. Ooh, if you listen to Oh My, you think that Oh My is good, you're gonna love this one. I had a lot of smoking. Ooh, I got a couple smoking songs. Real good smoking songs. I got a lot of good songs on these other 2 mixtapes, but this will be my first mixtape that I drop. I don't know if I told you that already, but I'm not even gonna lie. I did like 4 or 5 videos because I didn't even like, like I had to keep redoing them because I didn't even like them. Hopefully I'll be able to get this one out of me. But anyway, that's basically it right now. I mean, you could just keep keeping in touch, you know what I mean, and keep. If you're a fan, great. And if you're just like a listener, you know what I mean, that's great. You know what I mean? If you're an artist, there's a lot of artists out here that, I wouldn't say I idolize, but, there's a lot of competition out here, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't feel like I'm in it for the competition, but I definitely feel like, you gotta one up them, you know what I mean? But, I mean, that's like, the competition part is like the music goes, But, basically, just keep in touch with me, you know what I mean? As far, you can check out I got a YouTube page, called AJ Cohan. You can check out, I only got like 5 freaking videos on there right now, but I'll probably post this up through there, and, sooner or later, and, just basically keep in touch with me, follow me, you know what I mean? I mean, and when I mean follow me, I don't mean like on Twitter, because I have a Twitter account, but I do not use it. I don't know why. I ain't there yet. You know what I mean? I feel like whenever I get to like start moving around, that's when I go ahead and get me Twitter, But you can keep in touch with me on Facebook, And I'm sure I'm gonna be posting this on Facebook, so the people that if you could share this, that'd be great. If you don't, my name on Facebook is AJ Lil Spook, and Lil Spook is all one word, LILSP.